It's funny. A lot of people think that he like wants a boy because like sports, which I'm like, that's like toxic, whatever. But he's like, oh, if I didn't have a boy, like I wouldn't be like sad.
Yeah.
You would not be sad.
No. I've been around men my whole life. Like, it's been straight men my whole life.
This is
like,
weird. Am I a guy?
Yeah, I'm like, other than my wife. I have a brother, football, it's all men. So I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with a girl.
I found coming into it, like growing up, I'd always thought like I wanted a boy.
Right.
And then when like the moment actually occurs, like over the past year, like I didn't even think about it. And just like
Totally.
the way that you just so naturally embrace being a girl dad, that it was really funny. Like when we found out it was a boy, I had to like go through an adjustment of like,
Right.
oh, revisualizing, okay, what may life look like now?
Yeah.
But for the first one we thought was a boy because the doctor called it a boy. Mistakenly, they didn't mean to say that. They were like, there's his, and we're like, what? And then, oh no, I didn't mean to say hey, I meant to say it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
you
the
guys
gender
were like,
reveal we thought was wrong. And then this one, we could have sworn was a girl because the pregnancy symptoms have been the exact same as the first one.
So interesting.
And
yeah.
so here we are.
Yeah. I don't know. Allegedly, it's a boy. We'll see when it
TBD.
comes out.
Was that your NIPT test?
It's like 74 tests have said, yeah. I've had 3
it's a
blood
girl.
tests. And they're like,
I mean, that's a boy.
boy.
That's
Although
a boy.
our friend did the early gender reveal and
This
it
is
said
tragic,
girl
yeah.
and she really wanted a girl and 2 weeks later it was like, no, it's boy.
It's tragic.
Yeah.
How many kids do y'all want to have?
I was going to say I'm confident with 2, but like maybe a third. The idea of 2 sounds like lonely.
I think that
some
unless we
reason.
get rocked by the second kid, like I feel like we're going to have easily 3. I mean, we love having a kid. It's
Isaac's
the
actually
best.
carrying the third one. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
have to do
go.
anything. I'm like, I'm chilling. But I'm like, yeah, let's have 5.
Yeah, anything after 2, you can carry them.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
That's how
If
I
he does
feel.
it, I'll do it.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Somebody,
If
yeah,
you guys can figure
he'll
it
be the
out.
surrogate.
It would be great.
I would love to see Isaac go through the first trimester.
I mean, I would hate it. I'm not here to say that I can
No, I've
handle
seen
it.
you
I
have a
would
cold.
literally hate it.
Yeah.
Have you done the thing
humbling.
where you've like taped
The watermelon, no.
I think we need to do that.
But that's not the
Yeah.
hardest part. That's
Carrying,
We'd
like,
have to
No,
give
it's
you
the,
the flu.
it's the waking up feeling hungover every day. I think that's. Although
Yeah.
I didn't get
Oh,
nauseous with
God.
my daughter.
really.
There was like a week where like I changed my flight to a different time, but like
yeah,
I never
you were
threw
down
up.
bad. You were downplaying it. You were down bad.
I was a little tired.
Yeah.
I think with the second, you'll remember that differently. That happened to me. I was like, I was fine. And then I'm like, I'm
Like, oh.
so humbled right now.
There's so much I forgot. Like I had a C-section. I like got rehospitalized, and I'm like, oh no, it was great.
Yeah.
It was the
Everyone on social media is like, I think you were actually depressed for a year. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
yeah, it's yeah.
But then you get to this point that you're at where like you're past it.
It's all rainbows and sunshine in my
best
head.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad, was it? Okay, we'll jump into it. I know it's rude to chew gum, but I have the digestion thing's
Yeah,
like a
look,
little
you're
off
pregnant.
right now.
You just do whatever you
Thank
want.
you.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
Like,
is I'm going to chew the gum. Okay. I don't have your intros on here.
Yeah, we're like, let's hear it. Intro, guys, come on.
No, I'm nervous to start because I keep calling you Isaac, and then I say it like I have a lisp, Rochell or something weird.
I like it. I like the lisp version better.
No, it's good.
I definitely like that better.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Two Parents and a Podcast. Today is a very exciting episode. We are joined by Isaac Rochell
Well done.
and Allison Kuch.
Yes.
I've been nervous to say Isaac. It's going to make me like so hot all day. Welcome to the show, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Super excited to be on.
We are super excited to have you. Do you have anything to say? Could you take it for a second? I'm sweating.
Why are you sweating?
I'm just hot.
It's the Rochelle, Rothel. Should you just say it,
I
Rothel,
think
one
it's
time? Just get it
Rochell,
out.
Isaac
Yeah, there we go.
Rochell.
It's smooth.
Then it was Allison Rochelle, and it was a bunch of that back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I am to blame in some form of this because I think I had some name confusion. at a
Names and
point.
intros are traditionally very easy.
It's a good
and
man
seamless.
We
right
love
there.
a guy that takes
Yeah,
accountability.
it's a good
Thank
man
you.
right there.
Yeah.
Gotta wear it.
Kudos, yeah.
Wear it with your
Gotta
chest.
Well done.
Okay, so today, you guys, when we started the Double Date series, we ask our audience, we said, who do you want on? And you guys were one of the most requested.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so you're welcome to the audience for this. Hopefully we don't let you down. I don't think we will. We're going to go, we've got some questions in 3 different buckets. So relationship, career, finances, and then parenting.
Oh, this is juicy.
Finances, whoa.
Yeah.
We're never really on podcasts together.
We're just not on podcasts that much, period.
Yeah.
But I think that's the point of the Double Date series is I think that what people like to see is like how the different couples interact
Yeah.
with one another, especially in this setting. And so hopefully, obviously, y'all make a lot of content and amazing content, but I think hopefully this shines a bit of a different perspective.
Yeah. I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's like bring your husband to work day.
I have nothing to hide. Isaac, do
Whoa.
you have anything to hide?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Now's the time to tell us.
Shall
what
we?
to do.
Yeah, we were talking about things that we should air out to get canceled.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll
Any
find
secrets?
out.
You can let it come out naturally throughout.
It'll happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll happen.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be making content if it wasn't for her?
That's a good question.
Absolutely fucking not. Like,
I mean, I don't think it's a
no.
hard no.
No, it's a hard no because I remember getting a camera in college and I started vlogging and you were like, put that down. Like, we're in public.
I don't think I would be as comfortable with it. I think, like, now I'm doing TV. I think I would be doing TV anyways, but I don't know if I would.
I actually think that I've influenced you. I think
You know
you're
what?
the person I've influenced the most in this world.
My wife's a beast. I know this. We wouldn't be here without Allie. We can just leave it at that because
Yeah.
you were obviously a huge piece of it. You were YouTubing when we first met, and I was like, can
And
we?
you thought it was so cringe.
It's like, can we not with the YouTubing?
Yeah,
And then
look at us
I'm
now,
like, yeah,
buddy.
Allie, pull the camera out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
So.
that's interesting. Huh. So give us, we know who you are, but if the listener lives under a rock, give them a little, or, you know,
They blocked me a while ago. And
they
forgot,
blocked
yeah.
you blocked them, who knows, give them a little 60-second rundown.
Which, fun fact, in the beginning of TikTok, I thought you couldn't delete comments, so I would block all the comments I didn't want.
Oh my God.
So all those people are blocked.
Still a good strategy.
Honestly, I don't mind it. 30-second rundown. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess we're married, so like we could do it
you.
together.
No, I think you got it. You're the content person. Remember? You got it.
So Isaac, my husband, we've been together for almost 12 years.
11 years. That's
Yeah, we've
crazy.
been together
Oh my
for a
God.
second. Met in college. He played football at Notre Dame, and he got drafted.
You did some research on the roster, like who's an
Who,
NFL
yeah, I was like, who's
prospect.
going to be really successful in the NFL? It chose Isaac. And we started dating. And then he got drafted to the Los Angeles Chargers. We eventually got married. I started making content during COVID times.
Yeah.
I had a YouTube channel, but like, don't look at that because it was kind of cringe.
But you had kind of made the decision you were going to start pursuing YouTube more intentionally, and then COVID happened, and you started
And then I
making
had
short
time because
form.
I had a real job. Not that this isn't a job, but like I had a go into work type of job. I worked as an interior designer, and then when COVID hit, I had more free time because not a lot of houses they don't want you in your house when COVID. And then I started making content about the behind the scenes of the NFL, and
just took off.
it kind of took off, especially whenever you lost your job.
Yeah, so essentially, when I was with the Chargers, this was pre-TikTok or really anything. I had like a stable NFL career. 4 years, I was at the same team, no ups and downs, no moving. And then my contract was up, signed with the Colts, and it just kind of went, unfortunately, downhill. I was still playing well, but it kind of just went
Definitely
downhill.
yeah.
And then so in the 4 years that she was growing her social and me, we had to go to 4 different teams: Chargers, Colts, Browns, Raiders.
Which makes for great content.
Yeah,
Horrible
great.
lifestyle. Great content.
So we capitalized. And then
Yeah.
now we're here and obviously doing a lot of different things. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's
And
a gist.
how did it feel having some of those super vulnerable moments
Yeah.
posted for the world to see?
I thought it was great. I mean,
Yeah, my wife crying on the internet, like, love that.
I would be like in the facility after getting re-signed, and I would just like see a video of Allie at home crying, and I'm like, I'm laughing with you, like type whatever. But I don't know. I felt like when we started, more athletes needed to be doing it. It's part of the reason why we were so successful, because we recognized early on that there's this app with millions of people, and there's no athletes on it. There's no athletes telling the story of like what happens on a game day. What is it like for a wife on a game day? So we kind of leaned into it, and then the vulnerability piece inevitably comes up when you're like, wow, I just got released.
Yeah.
So I think it was cool for us to be able to talk about it.
I kind of liked removing the curtain of like what people typically thought of professional athletes, because up until social media, you think of the players who are like the highly paid or like that have a tragic story, which is like sad. But I was like, where is the middle ground of like the guys who are in the NFL for a long time, but like might not be the starter or might not be the star player? Like, what about those guys? And I think nobody ever like heard of stories, because how would they? So then when I started posting, they're like, wait, just because you sign an NFL contract, that doesn't mean you're like actually on the team? Like, yeah.
I also think it is kind of an interesting phenomenon into content and where content is successful against reality versus not. And one thing I've noticed I think a lot of people think, all right, when I post, I want to post like all the amazing moments and I want to make things look so great. But what I've learned about her content is the stuff that really, really works is the stuff that's very real.
Yeah.
Honest.
And honest and isn't just sunshine and rainbows. And so I don't have much beyond that, just like observation, other than like
I was gonna say I never thought it was gonna be the type of like content creator who like posted like this curated life, who had like their skincare together, who had their closet organized, because I'm not that person.
Yeah.
And I never felt like I needed to pretend to be that.
I mean, look, let's not get it twisted. I would have loved to post like I just signed a mega max contract.
Same. I would have been like,
it
here's
would have been great.
my big huge house,
Yeah.
and here's me taking a private jet. Like, that would have been great.
It would have been sick. But unfortunately, we were just like thrown into this situation where it's like, look, you know, they just announced that I got released and I'm on social media. I can't just post. You can't just post.
Gain the life of
and we
me.
act like I didn't just get released and lose my job.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you looking for something simple and delicious to add into your wellness routine, you guys? I have something fabulous for you that will make your mornings amazing, because I used to put regular honey inside my coffee. I would do my milk and I would do my honey. But now, you guys, I have to introduce you to Manukora Manuka honey. It is unbelievable. Manukora honey is rich, creamy, and the most delicious honey you've ever had. I'm telling you, I'm salivating just talking about it. It's ethically produced by Manukora's master beekeepers in the remote forests of New Zealand. Manukora honey contains powerful nutrients to support immunity and gut health. It's so good to have it in the morning. A special antibacterial compound called MGO also comes from the nectar of the tea tree. Manukora third-party tests every single harvest for MGO and makes these results available through their QR system. It's a game changer, you guys, and all you need is one heaped teaspoon each morning to get the most out of the amazing bioactives in Manuka. Additional usage throughout the day is completely fine, because trust me, you're going to want more, but especially helping to cut out the other sweeteners. So now it's easier than ever to try Manukora honey. Head to manukora.com/2parents to save up to 31% off, plus $25 worth of free gifts with the starter kit, which comes with an MGO 850 plus Manuka honey jar, 5 honey travel sticks, a wooden spoon, and a guidebook. That's manukora.com/2parents to save 31% plus $25 worth of free gifts. manukora.com/2parents. What's softer than cashmere and warmer than wool? It's not a riddle, you guys. It's an alpaca hoodie. And I had to check it out for myself after hearing about some of my other favorite podcasters talking about Paca. Paca makes performance apparel from alpaca fiber, one of the world's most sustainable natural fibers. Their best-selling hoodie is softer than cashmere, warmer than wool, and breathable. It's lightweight but still cozy. It doesn't stretch out, it doesn't pill, and somehow it keeps me warm when it's cold but cool when it's hot, which is amazing when you're pregnant because my temperature is all over the place. Basically, it adapts to wherever life takes you. This hoodie is built for real life. It's thermoregulating, odor-resistant, durable, and made to last. Each one is handcrafted in Peru by artisans who stitch their name into the tag, which is, I love stuff like that, because it's a personal signature of quality and care. Right now, when you order your Paca hoodie, they'll throw in a free pair of their alpaca crew socks, which might be the only thing better than the hoodie because your feet temperature is crazy, especially this time of year. So to grab your Paca hoodie and a free pair of alpaca crew socks, head to go.pacaapparel.com/2parents and use our code 2parents. That's go.pakaapparel.com/2parents and enter code 2parents. But what was the moment where you walked in the locker room and somebody was like, oh my God, I see your wife on TikTok?
Ooh.
Like, when did it kind of be like, dude, she's like...
Yeah, I think... So I was with the Chargers. Like I said, my contract came up. I signed with the Colts. And it was like a big deal. Like, it was like not a minimum deal. And like people with the Colts kind of knew who I was. But then I got there and teammates were like, yo, like, I didn't know your girl's like such a big deal on TikTok.
I love that. Because their girls probably saw her.
For sure.
And they were like relating hard to it. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, it was, I mean, I was proud. I'm like, yeah, she's a beast.
So you have a
Like,
coach who's like, can you stop posting on TikTok?
Yeah, I did have a coach that we can talk about that. But
Don't get canceled.
I think that was the point. I think Colts, and then from there it was like, okay, Mr. Kuch, you're Allison's husband.
I love the Mr. Cooch thing.
I love it. I mean,
that
I'm
happened
so proud
so
of
on
Allie.
accident. It was because one time I Googled like Allison, like Kuch's husband, and it came up Isaac Kuch, and I was like, oh, so now you're Mr. Kuch.
It's crazy.
So great.
Yeah, and so they kind of just went from there, and then
Yeah, now it's
now forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Mr. Biles. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
It's great. It's cool.
A lot of people are like, oh, I'm surprised he's such a good sport about it. I'm like, really?
I'm also like, I have a daughter. Like, I would love for my daughter to be Allie when she gets older. Like, that'd be a huge win. I'm all for supporting women doing what
If
they
you didn't
do.
want your daughter to be me when she grows up, then that would be a
It'd
problem.
be a massive
Yeah.
red flag.
Just saying.
that
But-
would be a problem.
It's
that would
it's
be
actually
weird. I
crazy
thought
to
about
think
that.
about. That'd be depressing.
But I think it takes a confident guy, though.
Yeah.
You know, just to be like, yeah, it's really cool.
It's awesome.
Like this is kind of a random one that I think about, but whenever I went and bought a car and I was like so excited that I was able to like buy the car, and I like panned over to him and he was like dope, like he just did something like he was like really, and everyone was like, what a confident guy, and I was like, no, just like what
You're
a
like, God forbid I can
just to not like he just was like, this
I think
is
that's
cool.
not toxic.
Yeah.
Well, it's the way I would describe the dynamic is like her wins feel like my wins.
Yeah.
The
For
same way
sure.
that I hope that my wins feel like your wins. And so like I love her succce.
Yeah.
Like I relish
sure.
in it.
Yeah, you marinate in it. You
Yeah.
know, you sit in I'm like, if she's eating, then we're all eating. Like, why would I ever be mad that my wife is successful? Like, that helps me. Like, I've gotten opportunities post-career because of what you've built and what we've built together. So it'd be, like, actually really dumb for me to be like, what, don't call me Mr. Kuch. Like, that's lame.
Yeah, it wouldn't be when you're used to like a team mentality.
Yeah.
And that's very much so what I feel like it is.
For sure.
If I was a good podcaster right here, I'd ask you about, I would go to the finance part. It's natural. It's really natural.
Okay.
Open it
Okay.
up.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
like it.
So
You're like, did you sign a prenup? Like, we're in it.
So talk to us about the prenup. Okay, so you guys, so our audience loves when we talk about finances.
Yeah, it's juicy.
We don't talk about him enough.
I think more people should, especially women.
Yes.
Like, what are you investing in it? Because guys talk about it, and it's like, why did the conversation get lost with the girls?
Right.
So when we did an episode on, would you sign a prenup? How would you organize your finances? I got just an influx of DMs from girls being like, I don't have a lot of clarity on finances. I would love more. And I think a common thread is like, they don't have a lot of say in
Yes.
the finances. But you guys, and so I think they look up to people that will talk about it, out loud, and they can learn from it. And then I think they take it home and they have the conversation with their husband. But you guys are a dual income household.
Yes.
So how do you guys organize your finances, plan for the future, handle finances? And then does anybody have to ask anybody if they make a purchase?
No, absolutely.
We don't
not.
know. We don't ask permission on purchases.
Okay.
But we also, we're very lucky in that we are kind of on the same wavelength.
Okay.
So like, if I want to go and treat myself to a Gucci bag, I can do that.
Okay,
and
Gucci.
but like, I'm not doing that every single week.
Right. You're not
Look,
tone
we're
deaf.
very
Yeah.
rare.
And like
Right.
for you, like you wanted a nice watch because you were going, like you got a new broadcasting job, and so you did that, and you didn't come home, and I was like, wait, how much was it? Like, but we're also in a very different like financial place than I guess most people are.
Yeah, well, our answer is probably not like most people because I was in the NFL. Like I had my financial
Like 7 years
advisor
of the NFL,
before
so
my
you can
agent.
Google how much he made in the NFL.
But more
is
so
weird.
saying
How did I
like
not do that?
we had like I had a very hardcore ecosystem for my finances. So
They're
like,
helpful.
Yeah,
They
well,
set you up.
not the NFL.
Okay.
And not every player. I made the decision to prioritize that before anything else.
So
then you came into that.
Yeah, when we got engaged, I had a regular job. And I was like on my parents' healthcare. So like when I got but when I got into his world and ecosystem, he already had so many things set up that it was kind of like, okay, here's now your team as well. We have a financial advisor, we have a business manager, and all those people help out, keep everything organized.
I do have a funny prenup story though.
Okay, what is it? We love that.
It's
Love a funny prenup.
Which, spoiler alert, I didn't sign a prenup.
No, there's no prenup.
Yeah.
And yeah, if we got married now, I'd be signing a prenup. But not the point.
You can make a prenup what you want, though. I do think people make it a bad rep. And it's like, you can make a prenup whatever you want.
Well,
Absolutely.
people hear prenup and they think it means you're like loaded. Anybody can sign a prenup. It's guardrails if you want it. We didn't sign one either.
Sure.
We're also not married yet, but like
There's still time.
You're like, yeah, we're still
We
negotiating.
can write one if we want, but like they're guardrails,
Yes.
right? So it's like it can be, yeah.
Totally. So I obviously Allie came into the
Ecosystem.
elite ecosystem. I'm kind of being serious, but I called my financial advisor and I was like, dude, I really just want to like draw up a prenup. Like I want to get this dialed. I want to have the conversation now. And I'm like year 4 in the NFL. I wasn't even like, I was making good money, but not like, again, not max contracts or anything. And he was like, bro, she's going to make you way more money than you're going to make her. And
This was like before social media or anything.
Yeah.
Don't sign it.
Bro, I'm like, how do you even know this? But like, bet, I agree.
Shout out to Ryan.
Kinda,
He's not
like,
wrong. Yeah.
But he's a good guy. But it's funny. So I did want a prenup and then got shut down by my financial advisor. And then obviously now it's not that big of a deal.
We also got married like a week later then.
I think he also, well, no, it wasn't that close. But I think he also understood that like at the time, like I wasn't even making enough money. Like why complicate things? Because it can be a hard combo.
Yeah.
That's great though that he knew.
Yeah.
Like he's like, no, dude, you don't sign one.
Yeah, now I can take half of everything she has if we get divorced. So
Same Z's.
I'll take it.
Ditto.
Yeah, the law is like pretty good also.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, this is great.
Yeah. As a parent, I don't need to tell you how busy you are. And our next partner makes serving healthy meals much easier for me and much more enjoyable for the kiddos. My little one is pretty picky when it comes to new foods. And so you're always desperate when it comes to the eating stage of life to find healthier foods that they absolutely love. This podcast is sponsored by Nurture Life. Nurture Life is a meal delivery service that makes nutritious meals and snacks your kids actually want to eat while giving parents the support they need too. Nurture Life's whole menu is perfect for kids ages 10 months to 10 years old. Their fresh meals and snacks are delicious, nutritious, and fully cooked. That means they are ready to serve in just 1 minute because you guys know how it goes. When those kids get hungry, it is like all hands on deck. We have to get a meal. They have these finger food friendly kits. There's sweet potatoes, there's broccoli, and they can just pick them up. They're perfect for Tate's age, and we absolutely love them. And all of Nurture Life's meals and snacks are designed by registered dietitians, so you know you are serving your kids food that is good for them. So head to nurturelife.com/2parents and use code 2parents for 55% off your first order plus free shipping. That's right, you guys. 55% off plus free shipping. Once again, that's nurturelife.com/2parents and make sure you use our promo code 2parents. Even if you aren't a parent with young kids, this would make a perfect gift or something that you can give to a sibling, a friend, somebody that has a kid. This is a really, really, really good gift and a great Christmas gift.
Yeah, but that was the prenup story, and yeah, we don't have one.
Okay, so and then, but you see, you guys seem financially literate, but I guess you are because you've got people that are like helping you.
I think that it's interesting because we, like, the reason we had money is because of the NFL. So I feel like you see some content creators or people on social media going out and like buying a bag, and I'm like, it just was it. I don't know, the like social media money versus NFL money. It doesn't feel like, oh, here, go treat yourself. Like. Always?
Or it didn't feel as like overnight.
Yeah.
Because we already.
Okay, you had
If
a
that
nest
makes
egg.
sense.
It didn't.
was-
Yes, it didn't feel overnight.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh my God, now all of a sudden we like can go buy whatever we want. It was like, oh, I was already kind of making money, and then so
And
we
I
were.
feel like we're both frugal to begin with. Like the
Yeah.
first car you ever bought was a used car when you
Yeah.
got your NFL contract. But another thing that I think is really smart that they that kind of taught you early on in your NFL career, like when you were a rookie, is that you have to think of your NFL career, how do I drag this out my entire life? Mm-hmm. So anything that's in our bank account, I'm like, if we stopped working today, could we drag this out for the rest of our lives? Can we still live the lifestyle we're currently living? And I think that's a good like test to see, are we overspending? Are we overdoing it? Like, are these things actually mattering? Mattering? That's not a word, but you get it.
But if we were to get into the nitty gritty, like we also do a lot of alternative investments and we invest in a bunch of stuff, which is why we have our ecosystem. Mm-hmm. We're fortunate. I mean, it doesn't, I feel like for content creators, and you guys obviously talk to a lot of them, it does become like a uncharted territory. Like all of a sudden I'm getting a 6-figure brand deal and I had nothing.
Mm-hmm. Money is, I can see why money would be a huge factor in a marriage, like why it would cause a lot of arguments, because everything costs money. Mm-hmm. And everything is expensive these days. Children are expensive, houses, like everything, healthcare, insurance, like you have to think of all those things. I can imagine like why it is so hard in a marriage if you're not on the same page as somebody. Yes. Maybe if you're a stay-at-home mom, why that would feel like, oh, I don't like this power because I feel like I have to ask my husband, can I go buy this? Mm-hmm. So money is complicated.
Money is complicated, especially when you add kids into the equation.
Mm-hmm. Kids are freaking expensive.
Do you feel though right now they're expensive?
Well, I saw my hospital bill and that was pretty expensive.
Because you got the C-section.
Yeah, I got C-section. Well, it was $30,000.
Well, insurance covered
What?
like the
my C-section was
$30,000.
$30,000.
How much did insurance cover?
Like
$30,000.
Yeah, almost all of it.
We had a really good insurance.
Like
NFL insurance is
It's great.
nice.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Okay, I was
you
like,
don't get it forever, but it's nice.
For the next like 3 years, we still get it.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Gotta have another baby before that.
Yeah, you gotta
we gotta get it going.
Yeah, have them all in like the next bang, bang, bang. So talking about kids and success, I want to ask this question. I want to talk about your relationship for a second, because you're both really busy. It seems like you travel, you've got your careers, you've got things that you each do individually, and then you've got your daughter. Mm-hmm. So how do you guys prioritize you two? How do you prioritize your relationship?
I think we're still trying to figure it out.
Okay. I don't think we're really good at that part yet.
That's okay.
After this, we have a babysitter. We're like, let's go get lunch together and just like have time together. Because I just started a broadcasting job. Like I was up at 3 a.m. this morning. Yeah. Like live. And with that, traveling, and then with what you're doing, brand trips, and then like you said, a daughter, like this is all like within the last year that it's gotten this complicated. So I don't know. I think we're still trying to figure it out. I sent you, because I slept in another room last night because I had to wake up at 3 and go to sleep early.
Which I think is kind of soft for, but
well,
I digress.
I mean, if you want to go to sleep at 8,
I'm just throwing it out there.
It's like once
I also
every 2
don't go to
weeks,
sleep
by
until
the
like
way.
12 a.m. So
Soft because he slept in the other room?
Yeah, because I didn't want to get 3
lonely.
hours of sleep to go live on TV. Either way.
Because you wanted to go to bed at 8.
I have to.
Like, you know how people, before they have a child, they're like, does sleep matter to you? Mm-hmm. I'm a low sleep needs person. Yeah, he's a high sleep needs person.
Yeah.
You can operate on a little sleep. You need your sleep.
Yeah.
I get at most like 5-6 hours a night.
I think it's
and
just.
you're fine.
Yeah, she's a beast with sleep. I don't understand it at all.
I thrive. So when he sleeps in the other room, I'm sorry.
So I don't even know the point of this. The point was we're still navigating it. Like these are all new things.
Yeah, I also, the first year postpartum was really difficult on me. And then I also didn't accept help. But somehow we were both working like full-time jobs. So that was really difficult.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to say. The point is I was going to sleep last night at 8, trying to get my beauty rest. And I texted her and was like, I like really want to just spend more time with you. Like I was thinking about her as I was going to sleep, and I was like, I really just want to prioritize.
And I apologize about that.
But I didn't do it for a text back.
Okay.
I'm not a words of affirmation person.
Yeah, she's like, this means that. But it was just like I want to figure it out because it is hard and it's challenging to like create that space, but it's so important. I mean, you guys are about to have literally a second child where, I mean, it's like
you guys have any tips? You guys have a good alone time.
I think that definitely can relate to like it is hard. I think that one thing we do is like remain flexible while looking at, all right, how can we make the most of the current situation that we're in? So like right now, for example, typically like with this pregnancy, when like 3-4 o'clock comes around, she gets hit with like a wild wave of nausea. And
That's brutal.
And
Midday.
Yeah, I start throwing up. Like nothing will stay down. It's really weird.
Oh, wow.
And it's like in bed from like
throw up?
4 p.m. until on.
I actually have a fear of throwing up. So like if you threw up right now, I would actually have to leave. But sorry, go ahead.
And do you want us to stop talking about it?
Oh no, yeah, that one's fine.
Trigger warning.
She's
We're
throwing
talking-
up like how many times a day?
Like 4 or 5.
No
Today?
way.
No,
Not
it
yet
will
today.
happen after this.
Mornings are great.
I would never get pregnant again. That's how
It's-
much I'm scared of throwing up.
It's awful. I was really nauseous with the first, and I threw up a little, but mainly
Are you
bile.
okay?
Like kind of.
Oh my god.
Oh
I'm
my
so sorry.
God.
Like if y'all like tried to push this till later in the day, like it could have been a problem.
I mean,
What
we're
is it?
almost at that time for
I
was
would
it
be like,
Central Time?
sedate
Like
me.
we're almost there.
So
God.
you talked a lot about your postpartum, like the mental. I had prepartum anxiety and depression, like really,
Okay.
really bad.
Yeah.
And I got prescribed. I also had it postpartum, but I got prescribed.
I feel like I had double whammy. But
I was just like depressed for like 3 years, but I got prescribed nausea medicine and I took it for 3 weeks. And then I called my doctor and I was like, I'm like in a dark place. And she was like, well, nausea medicine can stop your serotonin receptors.
Wow.
So she was like, you got to pick, like, do you want to be nauseous or do you want to be depressed? And I was like, I want to be nauseous. So I don't take nausea meds, but like today I took one just in case because we are approaching the central time zone.
Yeah, we're there.
We're there. So I'm like, I can do one, but I don't do it all the time. We're so far off.
I just want you to know, like, I have such a fear of throwing up that my doctor wrote me a script just in case.
If you started throwing up.
Just in case I got nauseous.
Ever.
Which I never had to use it. Actually, you used it. I don't think I'm legally allowed to say that, but you got food poisoning one time, and I was like, don't worry, I got the candy.
Yeah.
And it like stops you from throwing up?
It's
Yeah.
magic.
It holds it to an extent. Sorry, we're going off.
Yeah,
That's
I want to hear
possible.
that. I
It's
want to hear the
possible.
story.
So just looking at the current moment and looking at, all right, how can we make the best of this? So she's in bed, well, let's call it at 4 o'clock every day. Planning stuff, every time we plan stuff outside of the house. Before she was pregnant with the second one, we tried to do date nights on Thursday when we could, but now like we'd plan something and it would just get canceled.
Yeah.
So we've really like leaned into cooking as an experience. So cooking like meals that hit her cravings and aren't just like basic, like a basic commoditized, like I'm
Yeah.
going to put some chicken and rice.
Right.
So like last week we did chicken pot pie.
I saw that.
So good.
I know. I'm actually kind of craving it now.
This episode is sponsored by Regain Couples Therapy, powered by BetterHelp. You guys hear us talk about therapy all the time, and today we want to put the spotlight on couples therapy. Everyone likes to remind us that relationships take work, but how do you actually do that work? And a great way to do that work is through couples therapy. The thing about Regain is they have quality therapists. Regain therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. There's a therapist match commitment. So Regain does the initial matching work for you so you and your partner can focus on your relationship goals. You have to fill out a short questionnaire, which helps identify your needs and preferences. And if you aren't happy with your match, then you switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recommendations. See why people wish they'd tried couples therapy sooner. Visit regain.com/2parents today to get 10% off your first month. That's regain.com/2parents.
Who's the
chef
for
it
chef points? Who's the chef?
Chef point.
And your chef points.
Yeah.
Big time chef points.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Oh yeah, I don't cook.
I cook 100% of meals that we sit at the table for.
Same.
So if she if she's gonna if she wants her whatever to
Yes.
eat to, if she wants, you say eat to live.
live.
When she eats to live, she makes it herself. When we eat for experience,
We
For
live to
survival.
eat.
If I eat
Yeah.
to live, I probably would not live very long.
what's your
I would
what's your and I think it needs to go to both of you. What's the favorite dish that he makes, and what's your favorite dish to make?
It's the, what do you put in the crock pot? I don't even know the name of it. That's how much I don't cook.
For the record,
Pot roast?
You're saying what's her favorite dish that I make?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never use a crock pot.
No, not a crock
I'm like-
pot. Wait, no, it's the Le Creuset. What is that?
Oh, it's a short rib stew.
Yes, but what is the container? Not a crock pot. It's the thing. What is the Le Creuset thing called?
Dutch oven.
Dutch oven. Why did I think crock pot?
I've never used a crock pot.
We
Let's hope
don't
we
even
do
own
like
a
a
crock pot.
anti-crock
No offense
pot.
to crock pots. I love them. I used them all the time in college, but okay.
And then my favorite dish of hers that she makes.
No, that you make. Your favorite
make
one
her.
to make.
Oh, I love making steak. Like, I cook a good steak.
Okay.
So I would say that. But yeah, I cook all the meals. And I do the dishes too. I will claim that. I do both. I do both. I do the dishes almost every night, which is fine.
Okay.
I'm a lucky girl. What can I say?
Yeah.
Take it. Just no
But
problem.
you do hate unloading the dishwasher? I just always forget to do it. Never mind. I was going to try and get points, but...
It's not a game. Like, I'm very adamant. I actually just posted a video on this on Dads Eat Last. Like, this concept of, like... Because it's so true. Like, that is the job as a dad. Like, I make food for my family. I serve you guys your food, and then I do the dishes. And, like, that's okay. You built the children. You do a lot. Like, I can handle an extra 20 minutes of doing dishes.
You're just trying to get a third.
Yeah, literally sign it up.
I'll do anything.
He just wants you to promise a third child.
I'm like, let's get 4 or 5.
Well,
Yeah.
Little army.
yeah.
We
Absolutely.
kind of want 4 too. It's just not easy.
No.
It's a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. Somebody once told us, think about your Thanksgiving table in 25 years.
Yeah.
Don't think about this 9 months. And that actually is the one thing that like changed my perspective.
Yeah.
But hopefully our table is always full. I mean, I think it's going to be open to our policy. If Isaac's cooking, I'm like, everybody, come on over.
Yeah.
That I'm for.
But kids, yeah.
Okay, so cooking and cleaning. Who does bedtime?
Both.
Yeah. Our daughter will go.
We
like,
wait to see
Dada.
who she requests, Mama or Dada.
It's usually me, which is okay. It's funny, and you guys can probably test
not
this.
really though, because I feel like we kind of trade on or off. It's like whoever's like cleaning up the house will do the bath
It just depends.
and like put her in her pajamas. But we both say goodnight at the same time and walk out the door.
Yeah, which is a blessing to be for both of us to always be there. But I was gonna say, you guys probably feel this. Like, I don't care. I love spending time with our daughter. Like, we've hit that phase where it's like, okay, the first year was tough. You're just like a fish out of water, and then now it's
First year, I was like, please do bedtime.
yeah. But now it's like literally, I would love to
Because we
hang
didn't
out
really
with
sleep
her.
train, so we rocked her to sleep until she was like 14 months.
Yeah, so you're just.
And then
sitting
one
in the
time she was
room.
like, I don't want to be rocked, just put me in the freaking crib and I want to go to sleep. I'm like, this is new. Okay.
And like you were saying, like with having a little girl, like she needs to know that I'm always there. Like, and I feel like it's ingrained in them even now. Like, they know.
I'm a firm believer that they know.
They know. And if they don't, I'm just like, I hope one day she's like, it's like literally a part of her DNA. Like, my dad will be there always. It matters.
I think it really matters. I also think, so we're just over the year mark. So we're still.
The first
Well, the
year's
first
dark.
year is different for everyone, like sleep and baby's temperament and everything. But
Wait, real quick. I'm doing the math. You guys are going to be big time 2 under 2.
Yeah, we're going to be
Yeah.
kind of in it, but I just kind of think if you're going through hell, run. And that's like what pregnancy is
Yeah.
for me, right?
I needed to come up for breath
You
there.
had a great.
Yeah.
You said something great on our walk today.
What was it?
You guys went on a walk. That's another nugget. You guys another relationship nugget.
Well,
Go-
we
go on a
don't
walk.
have our baby here.
Yeah.
It's our second night that we've left both of us her at home, and so we woke up and like
You're like, wow, we can do anything.
I didn't know what to do with myself.
But
What
walks,
was the nugget though? The on walk nugget.
she said.
Couldn't have been that
this,
good.
This actually I don't know if you're gonna want to keep this, but she's like, I actually like this timeline for baby 3, and she's like if I can say right now
Yeah.
that I want to get pregnant again within under a year, she's like, if I can say this now when like it is so fucking hard, she's like, then I feel really good about on that timeline. We're like more kind of 4 to 5
We're
kids.
4.
I'm 5.
Wait, kids. I thought we were okay. Whoa.
Yeah, what? No,
You
we're
need a starting 5. You need a starting 5. You
Yeah.
need 5 of them.
And
Yeah.
then you go ahead.
One weird like
you guys
switch-
also started a little bit later. Like,
What are we old? I'm just kidding.
How old are you guys?
40.
Okay, 40.
36.
I'm joking.
32.
Okay, 32, 36.
But
So-
does that go into play? Like
Yes,
you
100%.
thinking about okay.
Has to.
Yes.
So the fair
Has to, right?
question.
No, oh, no, I was kidding.
Because
Yeah,
I had my first
100%.
child at 29.
I wish I met him at 20 and started at 22. Like, I think it's like hangovers
Oh,
kind
so you
of.
guys would have done the same trajectory, but like different timelines.
Okay, but I do say this, which you might relate to, which is we weren't ready to become parents until we did. Like, we needed to
Fully.
I was terrified.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I wanted to go out till like 2 in the like I wanted to get that stuff out of my system and travel and like
we lived a full life.
Totally.
I think that's
Before-
what. Yeah, I feel very confidently.
Well, people will come to us that are newly married or whatever, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we're like not in a rush to have kids," and I'm like, I love my daughter more than anything. Like, but objectively, don't rush to have kids. Like, if there's no point. Like, live a life. Like, do your thing. If you want to have them early, sure, that's cool too. But like, I'm glad we waited, just like you're saying.
What enables me to be as present as I am with our daughter, and to find as much joy and excitement as I do in the little things like putting her to bed, is I'm never looking over my shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not
No FOMO.
worried about what's happening at restaurant or bar X, because I've had enough nights at restaurant or bar X.
We're just in that season where you just want to be home.
Literally.
All the time.
Yeah,
Literally.
like you did it. So then, if I realistically would have had her at 22, I would always be like, I want to go do things, but I'm like, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I firmly agree.
I'm glad we had the time we had. And we definitely don't miss the bar scene. Like, not that we were like, just
even
like
when
both of
friends
us
come
together.
down
I'm
and we
like,
have a sitter,
dude,
I'm like, I'm leaving after dinner.
I'm
Yes.
not trying to be hungover.
At this age, I
and-
value a tipsy dinner. I'm like, 2 glasses of wine, thank you, and then
Yeah.
I want to go home and lay in bed and read my Kindle.
Yeah.
Tipsy.
9:30 p.m.
I want to have my
Yeah.
Aperol spritzes, and I'm like, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, because you just feel so much better.
Yeah, but I definitely needed to get out what I got out.
Have to, or else then you have the kid and you're doing that, and it's like a little bit
weird.
different. Yeah, you're like missing that. Okay, how do you guys handle parenting? Like when one's away, you're not both always home every night.
Right.
I would
Right.
assume. Sometimes
No.
we're at trips. Sometimes we're getting
Yeah.
up at 3 a.m. So how do you guys handle parenting when it comes to that?
Like solo parenting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fucking hard sometimes, but it's
Well, I feel like we don't even have an answer because we're so aligned with our parenting styles.
well, yeah. I guess we do everything together.
Yeah, I mean, it's very
Anyways.
chill. It's not. We're definitely not like the. I speak for guys because guys are usually the culprits with like their wives.
Oh, it's like name your baby's diaper size, and I'm like, how do you
we're
know
not.
that?
We're not that household, but
3, and I can squeeze her into a 2 if I have the wrong size.
Wait, our daughter's
he's
in
like, if it's
6.
coterie, like you got a whole breakdown.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
She's like 105th percentile in height.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's different. She's
yeah,
different.
she's
tall.
literally
Really?
105.
She's
Yeah.
a beast. Yeah,
She's real. Well,
she's huge. People
Yeah, we
think
are
she's like
huge.
3, and she's not even 2 yet.
She's like a 10-pound baby.
oh, was she?
Yeah,
now she's-
at 39 weeks too. Like,
She's like 30. I don't know her exact weight. But how do we solo parent? We just do it. I mean, I'm gonna be gone in Berlin for like
you're
a
gonna
week.
be gone next week. Yeah.
Allie,
so.
you did some brand trips and stuff. You were gone for a number of days.
It's actually pretty even though the amount of time we spend solo with her.
Yeah.
But-
This is the thing, and you guys will understand this. Like, we're both, since I've retired, we now started like a new life, right? Like, it's a new start professionally, and like we're kind of in the grind phase where we both have to, like, she can't be like, no, you can't go do stuff with NFL Network in Berlin.
Yeah.
So like I have to go, and like vice versa. Like if you have an opportunity, you have to go. So we're fortunate that we can both be solo parents and like be good at it. And
But one thing I will say that we both always try and set each other up in the ways that we know how to best. Like I always make sure if I'm going on like a trip, I try and leave the house as clean as possible.
Okay.
He always try and leaves me meals.
Okay. He cooks for you.
But then I
That's
realized I'm
nice.
like, wait, we can order DoorDash. Like we don't. I'm like, why am I cooking these when like?
But that's actually really cute.
Yeah.
No, but it makes us feel like taken care of. I'm like, oh, he's thinking of us before we leave. Obviously, you're thinking about us all the time, but
Yeah.
like you're just like making life a little bit easier because you know you're gonna be gone.
Totally.
This segment is sponsored by Nanit. And what did we do all morning?
We woke up and we watched Barbara get out of bed, and we watched her go to sleep, and we checked her progress of sleeping that night. She slept. She had amazing sleep. She slept the whole night.
So Tate's at home with our dear Maria, and we were like, how did she sleep? When did she get up? What did she do in the middle of the night? And we got to see it all on the Nanit, even though we are 2 time zones away from her. And you guys, here's the thing about Nanit. Parenthood looks a lot different today than ever before. Like we've been talking about on this episode, All of us travel a lot. All of us are gone a lot. And it's so great to have your eyes at home, which is that of Nanit. And today, the tools we have access to are different than ever before, like Nanit, for example. Think about how obvious it feels to track your own steps or sleep, or how you wouldn't leave your house without your smartphone. It's hard to imagine parenting today without a smart baby monitor that lets you see your baby anytime, anywhere, and so much more, which for all of us parents right now who are constantly on the go, this is a game changer. Nanit is the #1 most awarded smart baby monitor trusted by parents and experts. Over 35 parent expert awards. Nanit is the smartest baby monitor on the market, tracking everything from your baby's breathing motion to their sleep quality, giving you key insights into their health and well-being. It's like having a second pair of eyes that never get tired, and we can watch them whenever we want and play them back whenever we want. Nanit parents get 36 more nights of sleep per year. I love that statistic. Nanit is truly the only baby item we can't live without. Right now, Nanit is offering 25% off just for our listeners. Get 25% off your first order with code 2parents. Go to nanit.com and use code 2parents to save. Well, one thing that I like that you guys stand for, but it kind of falls on you, is, speaking of Nanit, actually, they were telling us that 50% of Nanit users are dads, which I would think like
Really?
Right.
Interesting.
Which makes
wouldn't
sense.
guess
Like
that.
that's an ideal statistic. But I think
That's
about
what it
like
should be.
you think about like your grandparents. You know, like I don't know that my grandpa would have known how to like check the baby monitor, right? But what's
Yeah.
really cool this day and age is like dads are more involved. Like there's
For
more
sure.
50-50 parenting
Yes,
happening.
for sure.
Which like allows you to go to Berlin, but then allows you to go on your brand trips.
Yes.
Which is, I think is awesome that dads, it's sad to even say, but like you guys are both an example of like dads, you don't babysit, you dad.
Right. Well, I think, I mean, literally.
I think I would, like, we're fortunate, right? Because Isaac is home during the day. So
Right.
it's like, I don't have to leave him instructions, but that's also coming from a place of like privilege, because I understand people who have to leave instructions if their husband is gone from 9 to 5,
Yes.
right? Like, hey, by the way, this happened today. No longer likes peas, just heads up. But I do love the fact that I can just leave the house and I don't even have to say how long I'm going to be gone for. Usually I'll give you a heads up. But like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm leaving and I don't know, I'm here. There's no instructions.
By the way, I see you drinking water. I'm fully paranoid about your nausea now. Where are we at on the nausea scale?
I feel great.
Now I'm curious.
I feel, I'm not even kidding you. So there's the adrenaline thing, right?
Yeah.
So like I'll make it through this.
Yeah.
And then like when you guys leave,
It's a wrap.
I'll be like, and we're going to, would you rather
Oh,
fly
God.
out of SNA,
No. Yeah.
connect through Phoenix,
Yes.
back to Austin, or Uber to LAX?
Fuck no.
Thank you. What are we doing? We're
Unless
Ubering to
you're
LAX.
flying to JFK, no. I'm not driving.
to LAX.
No.
We are.
Wait, where's the final destination again?
Austin, home.
Yeah, the layover.
Wait, you know
Especially without a
JSX flies
child.
directly into... Have you guys done Austin JSX?
JSX?
Wait, is it direct?
No, I
It's
think
not
it's
direct.
You have to go through Vegas.
Yeah.
You have to go through
Cancel.
Vegas. Yeah,
So
never
we
mind.
can't, we got to
Wait,
go.
I think there's been confusion on how this has been represented.
There is.
Okay?
I think I can tell by
Option
her answer.
one.
I think I messed it up.
Wait, did you guys choose different?
Yes, but then I switched my flight. We were
okay.
going to fly
option
separate. But then I was
option
like, no.
one is we fly from SNA and connect in Phoenix back to Austin.
Okay.
Option two is we Uber to LAX and fly direct to Austin.
I'm going direct every time.
I'm
Every
going
time.
Are you guys
SNA.
Delta people?
Today we are, but we're American people
Oh,
primarily.
okay. Yeah, that's...
You guys are Delta One.
We couldn't get a seat on Delta.
I saw that video. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah,
We
I
are
feel
very
like
much
if you're
Delta
Delta
people.
out of LAX, the lounge is the best in the country.
I will, if we're flying Delta, I would rather go to LAX.
You got to see this Delta video.
Delta
Okay.
one's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know we're off on a tangent here, but the Delta One lounge
While we're on it.
at LAX is absurd. You pull your car up, they get your bags out of the car, and they take your passports or
from the
license,
car, yeah.
and they go get a drink, do whatever. We'll get your bags checked in. Separate security. They go straight to the lounge. Like it's
You don't
crazy.
see
You don't
anybody
go in the
outside,
airport.
yeah.
Okay, so she's had us on. So I historically never paid attention to points ever.
But
I didn't
you
even
do.
have
You
like
got the status.
point-
Isaac is a top
Point
tier
accounts.
Delta staff.
Okay,
Yeah.
and she's now like. It's like we're gonna be an American family, and so like all we do is fly American.
This isn't novel. We
And-
just have a point system.
We're an
I get
American
nothing.
family.
I get nothing for this American.
Which
nothing.
is crazy.
There's zero perk. There's zero perk. To the point. To the point. that last time we were here, when we flew out of LAX, they didn't even let us in the American lounge.
That's true.
Because we weren't flying internationally.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
This American Delta.
We can swap.
No, Delta is.
a free-for-all.
I'm
We're
a
going
Delta
Team
stand
Delta.
for life.
We're going
Delta's
Team
unreal.
Delta.
Sky Miles, Delta Sky Club. Like, yeah, I'm Delta.
Yeah, speaking of finances, we're deep in the Delta. We have the Delta Amex. We
Yeah.
have the
Which
everything.
yes. So Isaac is now top tier Delta status. I'm about to be. Cross my fingers. I hope I make it before the end of the year. I might just have to take a few trips.
Just do it. That's worth it.
It is worth it.
you'll get
because,
there.
Like, we've gotten upgraded to Delta One multiple times.
Yeah, you
Which
said you'll
is-
buy a normal ticket and get the
Yes.
upgrade. Just fly.
So it's paying
I've never been
$300
upgraded
and
on
getting a lay
American.
down seat.
It's
You've never been upgraded?
On American.
I'm upgraded all the time.
And I'm like,
He's
I like
pissed
have
about
like the
American.
thing, like
I'm constantly upgraded. That's a lie.
I've never been upgraded.
It's
Well,
probably
she's
'cause
taking your upgrades. That's why.
no, he's not putting in his points.
I'm
I
putting in
think.
my points.
Yeah.
You can
get
do
the
that
points.
retrospectively for a year.
My points are in. I've tried.
He also doesn't have TSA. Do you guys both have TSA?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to. I'm Canadian.
Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize you were Canadian.
Yeah.
He's from Vancouver.
Not like that changes things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I view you very differently.
Allie, we should
first
leave.
Well,
taste.
you're like, we're an American family.
My first taste of.
You're literally from Canada.
America.
But my first taste of real college football was at the University of Notre Dame.
Really?
Yeah.
It's God's country.
My roommate when I interned in investment banking when I was in college went to Notre Dame, and I went down there for their senior night against Utah because he played baseball and there was a joint baseball football team house, and so I went down there and had an
rowdy.
unbelievable time.
I love Notre Dame.
Place is unbelievable.
It was
special.
truly fantastic.
It's where we met.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
meet at Notre Dame. Yeah.
It's funny. I was hosting recruits because I was a senior, or no, I wasn't a senior. I was younger, but they gave you $80 to host a recruit. That was like the rule then. You could get $80. And so I was like, I'll literally host 10 guys if you want me to, because I had no money. I'm like, whatever. And literally never went out. I never went out. And then the one time I went out, I met Allie at a party.
Yeah.
But yeah, Notre Dame's fun. That's why we
I
came down
do
to visit,
love
because
Notre Dame.
it's so great.
Do you guys go back a lot?
Well, I went to Michigan State, so like I had to put that part in my back pocket. But I do love Notre Dame. We
haven't been back.
We haven't been back in a while.
It's
we need to take our
tough.
daughter back, but
Yeah, that'd be emotional.
Was your first date at Starbucks like Google said it was?
yes.
Okay.
Is that Googleable?
You can Google that.
You can Google salaries, first dates.
I didn't Google salary. I'm doing it when you leave though.
Yeah. How much did Isaac make in
How
his
much
career?
did he make in the
But
NFL?
just so you know, everything you see on Google in terms of salary, cut that by like 55%.
I was about to ask if it's accurate. It's
The NFL contracts are accurate because they're
No,
literally
yeah, the contract
pulling
is,
data.
but you have to think of taxes.
right.
Yeah.
So you just
That
want me to
was-
get the post-tax number.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the pre-tax numbers.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
did first date at Starbucks. I was like, you were kind of wanting like a country boy, and I grew up on a farm, and I was in like this country boy era, and I was like had a flannel everywhere I went.
I don't think that was an era. I think that was your childhood.
Yeah,
you had
it
cows
literally
in the
was.
backyard.
Where are you
so.
from?
Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and worked out. Here we are.
Yeah.
Did
in
you
Orange
ever
County.
break up?
Yes.
Yeah, we had
Yeah, was that
breakups.
Googleable too? Because we did break up.
No,
Yeah.
or I didn't Google that.
It
I'm
probably
sure
is.
if I did, it
So-
would tell me.
Is their
I-
relationship stable? No, we broke the fuck up.
Yeah.
You did? Who
Yeah,
broke up
we
with
did.
who?
Well,
It was mutual.
it was mutual. I mean, it was like the first year that I was in the NFL, I feel like it was just tough because
I
like
was
she
in
was still in
and-
college.
Yeah.
And then I had an off season, and we were just like living truly two different lives because she was in school, and I'm like, I have nothing.
And
'Cause-
like we were so codependent on each other. We took like I think it was like 6-month break or something like that. It was like 4 or 6. I don't know how much long.
Here's what's juicy though: we broke up, and we had a pre-planned.
And he actually met someone else. No.
Oh, I was like,
and we pre-planned a trip to Bali.
Yeah.
Pre-breakup. So then we didn't
Wait,
hang
so yeah,
out.
we broke up in like, I think
It's
it was like
it's January because I
Yeah.
came to visit you.
for my birthday. So you broke up with me on my birthday.
romantic.
It's like I hate you. It's your birthday. We're
But
done.
we broke up in January and we had a trip planned for March
Yeah.
What'd you
to
do?
go to Indonesia.
We
you
went.
go?
We went.
We went.
Was it awkward?
It wasn't awkward.
We just kind of like acted like we were dating again just for that trip. And then at the end, he was like, by the way, I still don't want to get back together. I also had like
this is
Bali
true.
Bali. So he was saying this like we had just came home from the hospital.
I don't. Yeah. I
So
mean,
broke up with me on my birthday. Suda didn't like me still after the hospital. But then I moved to California and I was like, wait, he thinks he's like hot shit. Like I can find somebody else. Like if he's not interested. And then we just kind of started casually dating again.
Yeah, lived separately and everything, which was great.
How'd you rekindle?
Just, I guess, going like hanging out.
Just time.
Yeah.
You just saw that she was out here and you were living in California.
Well, no, we were in more contact than that.
Okay,
like,
okay.
oh wow, you moved out here. But she was Allie's. I respect a lot. Super independent. So she was like, yeah, I'm moving out to California and living in LA.
I was like, if whether we're together or not, because my job was interior design. So I was like, I'm not going to stay in Michigan. No offense to interior designers in Michigan, but like, there's more of a market for it in LA. And I was like, so I'm leaving. And I was like, well, and if we end up working out, this would be convenient.
Yes.
So I got a roommate. I lived in Santa Monica. And then we just kind of like would hang out like once or twice a week. And then it started to go.
Yeah, which
And
I think
then
was fun.
we started dating. Then I moved down to Orange County. We still lived separately. And then we moved in together. Then we got engaged. And then.
Yeah, now we have a whole child.
And was there any long distance and all that?
All of it.
Everything was
all
long.
of it until we
We
basically
were-
a year before we got engaged.
Yeah, I mean, we were long distance
So
until
majority of our
20
relationship, yeah.
Like 2020 or 2018.
And so what did y'all do successfully to navigate that long distance process? Because
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that a lot of listeners would be interested to know.
Yeah.
I actually loved having a long distance relationship in college specifically because it allowed us to both be independent and have our own lives. We also went to separate colleges. So it wasn't like I was ever ditching my friends to hang out with him. But trust, for sure. Like if you don't trust the person, then like there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
Also, like you played football. So it's like, when does he have time to cheat on me?
It literally, we had no time, especially in season. But I think for us, it was just like prioritizing seeing each other though. Like, especially when I played like in the NFL, I was like, all right, I'll get your flight or you can get your own flight or whatever. Like we still saw each other frequently. It wasn't like 6 weeks would go by and we hadn't seen each other.
No.
Like we definitely prioritized seeing each other, which I think was great.
Yeah.
It's tough though. I mean, long distance is very,
Well, it's probably
very
also tough if
challenging.
there's like the financial aspect too.
Yeah.
Because like I was like, if you want me to come out to California, like you're gonna pay for my flight.
Right. It becomes expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna come out and see me, you also have to pay for your flight. Sorry.
Literally. It's crazy though. Like a lot of phone calls, a lot of FaceTimes. I think it's easier now because there's just so much quick access. Like people FaceTime before they do anything now. So,
But I think more people are doing long distance now because people are chronically online. That I think people meet people further apart
For
now,
sure.
or the apps. Mm-hmm. And then so I think there's like a lot of long distance relationships happening.
I didn't
never
even
did
think
the
about
apps.
that. Yeah, I didn't either. But it's crazy to me because, yeah, you're right. Like people on Instagram and stuff are meeting.
They're meeting like crazy.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
can
a
meet
lot of my
across the
friends I've
country.
met through social media, so it makes sense if I met like a guy.
You could just
Yeah.
follow somebody and then like each other's photo, then start DMing, and then like before you
And then
know
that's a
it,
I kind
relationship.
of like that because it makes like your pool of like fish is bigger.
it's a lot bigger. Mutual friends. Like I have so many friends that have met their boyfriends or girlfriends online,
That's crazy.
but not on an app online.
Yeah. Did you guys do long distance?
No, for like a day. For a day. So
Well,
I don't know if
Are you
you
sure?
Wait, I want to build off something that they said
Okay.
because
Build.
what we said is both correct.
Yeah.
So you talked about like you prioritized it and you knew you wanted to make it work.
Right.
And that was our story where basically she was recently out of a divorce. I was out of a 8-year relationship.
Crazy.
And I was technically living in LA, but like I was gallivanting and spending a lot of time
Was
in New
on the
York.
apps.
Yeah. Was the app king.
And we met
Your daughter just watches back and be like,
And-
"Daddy, what?"
What do you mean?
when and from the day we met, we really never left each other.
Yeah.
And so I just didn't leave New York.
Just kind of like, yeah, we were just like,
So-
I think you get the perspective of what you want when you've ended a serious relationship.
I'm sure it becomes very clear.
Absolutely.
It was crystal clear, and we were
Yes.
like, oh, perfect.
But we just like made the ultimate the ultimate commitment to one
Yeah.
another. And that was like, our company is largely remote, so I can work from where I need to be. And I wasn't leaving New York. And when we went back to LA, we did it together. So, yeah, What else did I miss from that?
No, that's it. I think I had done long distance before, and I was like, never again. Like, I was 29, 30 at the time, and I was just like, got it. Found it.
Yeah.
And from there, you guys did it younger, and I think a lot of people are doing it now. And I had done it, and I was just like, I'm not doing it again because I feel like I had paid my long distance dues.
You're like, it's all paid out.
Well, also like the long distance wasn't hard because I knew there was an end to it.
Well, I think that makes a huge difference.
If you don't know there's an end, I don't
if you're
know
just
if I
like
would recommend that.
waiting
Because
on your
it's like,
partner, or like,
if you two have stable jobs in different cities, like
yeah, that's tough.
somebody's gonna have to make that sacrifice.
Yes, and if you don't know who it's going to be or when it's going to be, I think that would be hard.
Yeah, or somebody's like more willing. Yeah.
A long distance with two.
Like if he would have gotten drafted to Wisconsin, I don't know that I would have chased after you.
Sarcasm? Really?
No, you're like, wow, yikes.
So California was a big...
Yeah, I did go to Cleveland though.
Cleveland was great though. Cleveland
Was
was
it?
That's how you knew I was real. Like I would
loved
follow you
Cleveland.
anywhere.
You guys, it's the coziest time of year. It's also the time of year where we start shopping for our loved ones. So let's talk about Cozy Earth because I have the best gift for you. Who in your family is the hardest to shop for during the holidays? Is it kids? Is it a partner? Is it your parents? Is it the in-laws? I have the best gift for you. It's the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. It's the ultimate holiday gift for cozy moments. The Bubble Cuddle Blanket combines comfort and style with its distinctively textured bubble design and ultra soft faux fur feel. You guys, we keep this in our man cave in the basement. Last night I was bundled up in it. This thing is beautiful. It is luxurious and it is so, so, so soft. Anybody would love it because you'll give them this gift. They'll put it on their couch. They'll use it all the time, and they'll think of you every time they use it. Black Friday has come early at Cozy Earth. Right now, you can stack our code 2parents on top of their site-wide sale, giving you up to 40% off in savings. That's incredible, you guys. That's CozyEarth.com, code 2parents for up to 40% off in savings. These deals won't last, so start your holiday shopping today. You'll be so happy that you did. And if you get a post-purchase survey, be sure to mention you heard about Cozy Earth right here. It's time to wrap the ones you love in luxury with Cozy Earth. How has your definition of success changed now that you have a daughter, both professionally? How do you define success now, and then as a couple?
I'm certain. Okay. I think as a prerequisite, I don't think my definition of success has not changed.
Cool.
Like I truly believe
That's
my
nice.
goals. Well, no, I mean, obviously like my time availability has changed, but like I haven't had to be like, hey, I can't do certain things because I have a child. Now, that being said, my priorities have shifted. So like I think there's a difference between your priorities and your definition of success, if that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense. So your priorities are different now. What you would put first.
Yeah.
What you would do first.
My means to be successful and like the route that I take is very different because I can't just be like chronically posting videos for social media. I can't just sacrifice everything to do like start a sports podcast and whatever. It's different, but like I don't think either of us have had to sacrifice our goals and aspirations because we have Scotty. I mean, or at least I hope not. And if it was the case, I would hope that you would be like, hey, I mean, you've told me this, like, hey, I need you to pull back in certain areas so I can do things or vice versa.
I was like, buddy, you had your time.
And
Hold
those
on.
those are conversations we've had, but
Yeah, I think success, I always thought I was going to measure success financially. And I think that was like younger me. And now I measure success in like how much happiness it brings me, which is also coming from a place of privilege. I have to acknowledge that. But I think success is like, how much do I love doing like my job? How much do I look forward to it? Is it filling up my cup? Because I know work isn't always going to be like, oh, it's just going to make you happy all the time. But I think you do like, I think successfulness is like being able to live the life you want with the job that you love. And I always thought that when I was a mom, I was going to have to pull back on work. But I think me wanting to work makes me a better mom. Like you can have both. You can be a successful working mom and you can also be a great fucking badass mom.
Totally.
Which I didn't think originally before. Not that I didn't think that of other women, but I didn't think that I was going to able to do that myself.
Right.
But I do like the fact that I think more specifically, after she turned a year, it became easier for me to be like, I'm going to set aside time to work, and then I'm going to set aside time for family, and not intermixing the two, because then I would get frustrated with one or the other, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Like if I know this about myself, which it sounds like what you're saying, if I'm mom 24/7, I'm a worse mom.
Yes.
I need to go, and he's the same way. I need to go and put my brain towards something else, and then I'm a better mom too,
Yes.
which I think.
But like, I also like working, knowing that like I'm going home to my daughter.
Love it.
the
More
best.
fulfillment.
Yes, like it's crazy, and I'm like, oh, I want to get home to her, so like I'm gonna do all my work as soon as possible, and then I'm gonna go home. So it's definitely been an interesting process though after like postpartum, because obviously the first few weeks postpartum I wasn't like I need to go to work, which I think that's also unhealthy. I like leaned too much into work freshly postpartum. Like I didn't take a day off. Like I was in the hospital like posting it, and I'm like, that's crazy.
You're right, like I'm in that. I was in the hospital just shocked at what had happened.
Like, gotta get up this content.
It was just like kind of traumatized. Just like my jaw was on the floor.
I really need to applaud how hungry y'all both still are. While
I don't think that'll ever
while
be
still being very, very, very engaged parents.
Yeah.
Like you can tell from talking to y'all, like y'all are there for the moments. And I think what I'm surprised by is how much fire, how like the fire of accomplishing things out of the house hasn't
it really
is
hasn't.
so strong.
I thought it was gonna kind of slow down after the NFL, but it's actually done the opposite.
I mean, look, I think it pays to have, to be inspired by your partner, because, like, I think, and to have a supportive partner, because, like, I would never just be like, oh, whatever, like, I'm just gonna put out the flame, because, like, you're grinding. I'm inspired by that, and I hope it's the same way, the other way around, and, like, also, like, you give me a lot of opportunities to go do things that I'm passionate about, and vice versa. So I think it has to be a good situation. Like I think if it's not, then flames go out, and then or you become discouraged because you're like, I'm suffocated by life. I can't even take a second to breathe, let alone come up with goals and aspirations. So I think we're really fortunate to have each other, and that's what creates that environment.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Do you know what I haven't realized until you just said this? Because you said it pays to be inspired by your partner. And I don't know how to say this. Okay,
It's the nausea.
It's the nausea. Yeah, no shade to anybody else.
Yes.
But they always say, like, you are what you consume, right? And I think, like, the person you're around the most is her. And the person I'm around the most is him. And I never realized this, but he inspires me so much more than anybody else I've ever been with.
Totally.
And that's contagious because it makes you want to do more. And I haven't thought about that, but it does pay to be inspired by your partner.
Every day.
It's a good,
I know it's
really good point.
it is.
Right back at you.
But it's a really good point. Like if the person
Yes.
you're with is, and if you have that desire, it will fuel it.
The only thing
Totally.
that I feel like I need to add, which I think you guys, I think will land with y'all, is like historically, like if we were having this conversation 8 years ago, like my definition of success, what put a pop in my step was like our company's daily P&L.
Yeah.
Like if we had a monster month at work, like I was flying high, and it was really work above all, which I assume, you know, if you went out and had a great game and y'all's team won and, you know, had however many tackles and sacks, like kind of same thing.
Sure.
But now, no matter how good things are going at work, if we have a monster quarter, what does matter most is what is happening under our roof.
Right.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
And what allows me to love work the way I am right now is because I'm so happy with what's happening underneath our roof.
Right.
And so that is a big change of success
For sure.
in terms of how I view success. Is like, you know, I could be on the road for 6-8 weeks at a time before, and like if the P&L was there,
Yeah, that's all that
we were
mattered.
humming.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I felt like that was some
insight. Yeah, no, I think you got to take care of the home front.
Yeah, well, it's your why. You have to take care of your why. Like, if you don't have a reason to be doing stuff, then like,
I feel like now, my why has changed. As in, like, before I was like, oh, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing it to prove people wrong. I'm doing it X, Y, and Z. And now I'm like, wait, I just like want to build a life for like me and my family. Like, I want to do cool things for my family.
Yeah, and her to be like proud of you.
Oh yeah,
which I think is cool.
And I'm like, how can Scotty take away like what I'm doing?
No, I think it's literally at a cellular level. Like, I think what you do, like, it's like osmosis. Like, your kid just absorbs it. I mean, or at least, like I said earlier, like, you hope. Like, everything we're doing, I feel like she just absorbs. Whether she's going to be able to remember it or not, like, it's surely it has to do something. And if it doesn't, I want to operate thinking that that's true. Because then we're going to be grinding.
I love
grinding.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I want to be cognizant of their time, so I want to just ask the post or what.
Okay, I have a couple different things I need to jam in there.
Jam it.
Did you play sports growing up?
I swam, yeah.
Okay.
What? Mm-hmm. We were like volleyball,
She's kind
track.
of a beast at
No,
swimming.
I was a swimmer. I mean, by the time I jump in, I'm already halfway there.
That's so true.
Being tall definitely helped.
That's fine.
So I'm just curious their perspective on this. So in Canada, it's called a hockey dad. Slamming on the glass at practice, screaming at kids on the ice, et cetera, et cetera. Here, stage mom, football. Is it a football dad?
Soccer mom or
Soccer mom, yeah.
No, it's not soccer.
Soccer mom has like a negative.
Soccer mom's like
dance mom.
Like has a van.
Dance mom, maybe football dad here.
Yeah, sure.
So
There's nothing wrong with vans.
Yeah.
No, vans are great.
No, they're great. A lot of trunk space.
I'd be curious to hear
A lot of trust.
like where you think the right balance is around parenting and competitive sports, if that's the path that Scotty or any of your future kids choose.
I mean, my dad was a great example. I mean, my dad was at every single game, but we were not like.
I mean, up until the NFL, like literally was at every single game.
I mean, I just ran I did the Chicago
at the
Marathon. He was there. Like, he's at everything.
No.
And we were never like get in the car.
His dad's actually probably watching this.
Literally, he reposts all your TikToks. It's really
That
adorable.
is
so
amazing.
I love him so.
It's unbearable.
Can we say his name?
Yeah,
Steve.
Big
Steve.
Steve. Don't say Steve. You never.
I don't call him Big Steve
shout
or
out Big Steve.
but
Big Steve.
but he was never the dad that was like, son, like, how do you feel about your game? Or like, we never talked about it. He never pushed me to do anything. Like, he always told me not to quit. And, effort was a thing, but like, we never had an aggressive household. So we won't do that. Now, like, Scotty needs to put in effort and like,
I just want her to be successful, like at whatever she does, but I'm gonna support her along that way.
Okay.
yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna be like, you signed up, like you better put on your big girl pants and like let's go. I mean, I'm sure there will be those days, but I don't want it to be like make her hate what she's doing.
Yeah, you're so hard on her. It's like so it's not gonna be intense.
Yeah, well, that's like what parents don't realize is that doesn't make your kid a better athlete. Your kid is either good or they are not good.
So you drove your own success on the field.
I had a good ecosystem for it, but like, I was an athletic person, and like, that's why I was successful.
And you had the hunger.
Yes.
Like you were lifting weights
Yes.
because you wanted to lift weights.
I had a standard.
Not because
But isn't
your
it like
dad
a relationship?
was in your
like
ear.
like him wanting to be successful makes you want to be successful. So it's like, do you think that goes
For
with
sure,
him too? Yeah,
for sure. But
Totally.
I think where the reason why I asked the question is last night I went to my dad came into town and I took him to the World Series, and my dad and I.
It's
have had-
unreal, by the way. That's
fun.
cool.
It was a blast, and baseball in the memory bank for us it was our first father-son trip. He took me to spring training in Tucson, Arizona, and he would coach me for many years, and I loved our relationship through sports. He never, I'd never get in the car and hear it, but I also never played competitively. So it was a great relationship and a great framework for, call it recreational success, but not competitive success.
Sure.
And yeah, I guess that just wasn't my path. And
Yeah.
I mean, especially comparing our statures.
No,
Are you
I don't know. You're a
kidding me right
stud.
now?
No, but sports.
What do you mean? I'm just saying
you could have definitely made it.
I was not implying I could have made it. I was not implying
He's the
I could have
classic,
made
like,
it.
I tore my ACL, but I was on track.
I was never good enough.
Dude, you just need to get your soundbite in there of your sports. It's so funny.
That's actually hilarious. But I didn't gather that, by the way. In your defense, I did not get that.
I was not. Listen, if
started
Canadian
laughing first.
football had 4 downs and not 3 downs, I would be a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah,
it was the 3
I would
down
have been
issue.
bought in.
It was the 3 down issue. I just meant I didn't have a father-son
6'1".
relationship. I didn't have 6'2" in good shoes. 6'2" in good shoes, and if I go on my
6'2" with the
tippies,
heel.
I can get 6'2" and a half.
Our daughter is definitely going to have the stature for whatever she wants to do sports-wise.
She's going to be a beast. She's going to be a beast at whatever she does. And I don't care if it's sports. But sports is like the greatest thing that humans have. That might sound crazy. And you want to keep like a safety in it. Like I don't want her to be like stressed about talking to her dad about sports. Like who cares about it? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm glad, so it's cool you could share that with your dad in like a chill way.
Yeah.
I think that was the point, which I got. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that.
That's good. No, it's good. It's just...
Very, and the I want to give them each compliments, but I've noticed like a common trait of caring men.
Caring men, what?
What does neighbor T do every time he walks in the door? What does he say to you?
I don't know.
He says it every time he walks in the door.
How do you feel?
Like he can't focus without getting a feel for how's your nausea.
Our neighbor,
and so I really appreciate you checking how her nausea was.
You're good at super
No, I
good at
noticed the
checking
water.
in.
Yeah.
And one thing you've done a couple times on this episode that I think I have a lot to learn from is you have a great ability to give a really strong perspective, but not isolate the other side of it and show empathy for the other side. So like what you did on the interior design, where like very clear on why you needed to be in LA versus Michigan.
Yeah.
But still giving that group in Michigan their love.
No, but she'll also she'll say I come from a place of privilege too, and like she'll
Allie's
acknowledge
good.
that.
A bunch of different examples.
Yeah, you're very good at acknowledging that. You guys are both very good at talking.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think it's really easy to like get thrown onto a platform and just think of you. But quickly into Isaac's career, when Isaac got released, I remember crying on the internet because I'm like, my husband lost his job, and everyone's like, I can't feel bad for a rich person. I'm like, yeah, this does kind of sound a little tone deaf. Like, yeah, my husband is in the NFL. He does have like 4 or 5 years under his belt. Like, I'm coming from a place of privilege, but 2 things can be true.
Two things can be true.
Acknowledging both sides, I always like to do that because I'm like, well, yeah, Isaac's a great dad because he's at home.
And that was a good area where you did it too. Like he's not at the office, so he does know the diaper size.
Yeah.
And when they get home,
I think every dad should know the diaper size, but maybe not the nap time routine.
Yeah, and they get home from the office and they're exhausted. Like I do get that you're exhausted because you did just stay at the office all day. Like it's very.
But
very
mom's
true.
also exhausted.
Everyone's exhausted. Everyone's valid.
Everyone's tired.
Everyone is right.
Everyone's feelings are valid.
Yeah.
Okay, very quickly, postpartum mental was hard on you.
Oh my gosh, that rocked me like a ton of bricks. I didn't realize how much it rocked me until now. People are like, Al, you seem so happy. And I'm like, wow, was I really like giving off that like aura of like being depressed? But I definitely think it took a lot out of me. 1 to 2, there's no way can be harder for me personally than 0 to 1.
Okay.
I was such an independent person. I loved my alone time. I liked doing my own thing. And then also having Isaac like, hey, okay, I'm done being alone. That rocked me. Now I'm like, 1 to 2 sounds a lot easier because I'm like how much that rocked me.
And 2 to 3, like also from there understanding like the way that it go. Yeah, will be okay. I think that makes a lot of sense.
I know I'll have to stretch more time across like different children, but I do think the realizing like I'll never be at home alone unless rare occasions was like important. And then also like the hormonal aspect. I just feel like I didn't have a village. I don't have family that lives near me, and just a lot of life was happening.
I mean, literal worst case scenario.
Like I had a C-section, I got rehospitalized. I didn't really have a ton of friends that I could talk to. And then, man, it was...
Yeah, it was tough.
And then I was also battling with like, how do I balance being a mom and like doing what I love? Can I do that? There was a lot of shit going on there. But I think a lot of had clearly to do with hormones too.
But you breastfed for a year.
Exclusively pumped.
Exclusively pumped for a year, which still doesn't allow, what I didn't realize was doesn't allow your hormones to re-regulate. Like, so you're still in a hormone imbalance.
The week I stopped pumping, I was a fucking bitch. Oh my God. I literally remember thinking, I don't know if I ever did this, but I was like, I should apologize after this is done. To you. Did I do that? Did I apologize?
No,
I am now. That's all I meant.
Yeah.
No need.
But wow, the hormones were crazy. And then I also like lost like 10 pounds like within 2 or 3 months.
Because your body like holds on to it.
Yeah. So it is crazy. Will I do it again? Probably. So
isn't that wild? Yeah, you'll do it again.
But the pumping was hard because I was doing all the work for none of the like emotional relationship, like the benefit of breastfeeding. It's like, oh, like you get to create that bond. I didn't get that.
You were just doing for the nutritional.
It was a robot, and I fucking hated that robot. And
Yeah.
The pump was a
challenging.
robot?
yeah.
Like you're plugged into the wall, like charging is how you feel.
Yeah.
So how was it on you though? And how are you supportive? Because like nobody can describe it to you. It's a brand new minefield experience.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sum it up as this. I think it was just a huge learning experience for me.
Okay.
Like I think.
Would you do things differently next time?
Absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Yeah, I had never done it before. I think I didn't realize. I'll give you an example. There'd be days when we lived in Texas where Scotty was like, 4 or 5 months old, and Allie would just like be in bed for a couple days, right? Like she'd just be in bed and kind of go get food and then come back to bed. In my mind, I'm like, oh, like she's just
I
like.
don't remember Texas.
I'm just like, oh, she's like just had a kid and she's just like pumping and doing stuff. Now I look back and I'm like, no, those are like signs of somebody who's like very depressed.
Aww.
Like you're not leaving bed for a few days. I've never dealt with depression. I have no clue what it feels like. So then
Hey, go ahead and brag. Sorry, you have great mental health. He's like, what does anxiety feel like?
I've definitely been anxious many times, but not depressed. So then when as she described, when she like came out of this fog or whatever, I was like, oh, wow, I was tripping. I didn't understand. And not that I was ever like, Allie, get up or like, never that. And I did my part and like I cleaned the pumps every single time. Like those pumps did not get cleaned by anybody else but me.
Yeah.
But I think there was just more of an understanding and like maybe like an extra mile that I could have gone. I didn't know what I didn't know, and it is what it is. And I think it was just a huge learning experience. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't believe when you stopped breastfeeding or pumping. I was like, oh wow, she was in a weird place. But it became so normal. We've talked about it. It just became so normal for her to just be so like
blah.
Really though, like very emotionless, and I just was like, oh, like I didn't even like, I don't know, and then it kind of switched, and I was like, dang, I could have probably
it made it more real why women. Not that I'm like fed is best, right? But it made it more like it made more sense why women would stop breastfeeding for mental health, which I never understood, but I understood that I didn't understand it, and now I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
You were a trooper with it though. She literally didn't. You were like, I'm not stopping.
I didn't get to choose my C-section. I didn't get to choose being rehospitalized. I didn't get to choose like her breastfeeding, but I did get to choose how long I pumped for. And so in my head, I was like, I'm not giving this up.
I think that's cool. Like that was your one thing that you could control, and so you did it.
But when I tell people I exclusively pumped for a year, they're like, you're fucking insane.
Listen, I primarily pumped. I get it. Like that. That to me just like does make sense. And I know you don't get the bonding part, but I felt bonded, so I do understand what you're saying. But I also I get people that say I'm going to formula. Like I say it all the time on here. Like fed is best. Mental health is insane. It makes like I'm just like I totally.
Well,
get
also
it.
Something important to think about is like you shouldn't let your storm get others wet.
Totally.
So like. When I think, and that's not supposed to be like toxic, like internalize your feelings. It's more so like choose what's best for you to be the best you, so you can be the best for your daughter. You can show up for your family as well, but also do it for you too, because that's enough.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it differently next time. You know,
Are you?
I put too much pressure on myself the first 6 months. I was 100% breast milk, and I'm gonna go.
I sobbed when I gave formula, and then because I like weaned the last month and I gave her formula and I sobbed. I was like, Isaac, take the bottle. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a idiot. Like it really wasn't like, I almost wish that somebody would have accidentally gave her formula so the Band-Aid could have been ripped off.
Because you don't know what you don't know.
Sense.
I was almost superstitious with it. I was like, she's only had breast milk and things are good, so I don't want to change it.
Yeah. Right.
But then you change it and not one thing happens.
You're
and
like, wait, I
except
was
your mental
tripping.
health. You're like, huh.
yeah, except you can breathe.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
this feels nice.
I would just like cry in the bathroom and be like, and be Ubering home a bottle. And it's just like, next time I'm not going to do that. The pressure's like, it was entirely too much. But you don't, it's like we all say, we'll do it differently the next time.
Yeah. No, but I think we will. We actually will do it very different.
I hope so.
Yeah, it'll be better.
It'll be better. It will get better with every kid. All 5 for you and 4 for us.
Yeah, full starting lineup.
Yeah, you guys will have
I'm
your.
actually thinking of 6 or 7 now. Yeah.
You know what? Let's just build an army. Okay, you guys were awesome. You were fabulous.
Yeah,
This
thank you.
conversation was easy. No idea how long it's been. I'm not nauseous, so
Step 1.
That's
heck
a good
yeah.
sign.
Neither
It's a
am
great
I.
sign.
Are you nauseous?
No, I'm not
Okay,
nauseous
good.
at all.
Are you?
I may just throw up to see what she does.
I
You
would probably
shouldn't have
throw
told me
up
that.
at
I
your
like the
No,
shit
it's
disturber
bad.
in me's like,
It's bad.
I got to see what happens.
Yeah, no, it's by it'll be not a good
No.
effect.
But that was a lot of fun. A fun double date.
Yes, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Okay, meeting adjourned. Thanks for listening to another episode of Two Parents in a Podcast powered by Just Media House. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, rate, and review. Stay connected on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at Two Parents in a Pod. Welcome to our home. Sorry it's so messy. New episodes Mondays and Thursdays.